Hey everybody, this is Sig Daddy. No music intro this time, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on what I'm doing with the podcast until further notice. And I know it's a day late, but I've been really thinking about what to do with the podcast for the time being. And while I enjoy doing the weekend review every week, it's kind of felt like a chore, and I really don't want it to feel like a chore. No doubt, I've enjoyed the empty arena shows for the most part, but recently assessing them and taking notes on them has kind of felt like a chore, to be honest. It really, really has, and I don't want it to feel like that. So with full capacity crowds not coming back anytime here soon, I wanted to go back to a time where there were full capacity arenas. Crowds were cheering, and wrestling was a lot more fun than it is right now. It's fun right now, but I am not enjoying this empty arena concept. It's kind of, I've gotten used to it, and it's not a fun getting used to it. So until further notice, I will not be doing the weekend review. Instead, I will be doing one retro pay-per-view review per week, and it'll be a pay-per-view of my choice. It'll be a review of any pay-per-view, WWE, AEW, maybe PWG, Ring of Honor. Who knows? But it has to feel appropriate for the time of year. And those episodes will drop every Friday starting this coming Friday with the first ever Money in the Bank pay-per-view back in 2010. So that should be a really fun one to go back and review. They had a Money in the Bank ladder match earlier that year at WrestleMania 26, and they decided to go through with the pay-per-view, and it has been a WWE staple ever since. Almost been a decade since the first ever WWE Money in the Bank pay-per-view. That was back in July of 2010, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I will be covering Money in the Bank 2010, and I will be doing these retro pay-per-view reviews every week starting this Friday. And in these retro pay-per-view reviews, I will be giving you a little bit of a background on each match, analyze the match, and then give you a letter grade for each match. Very similar to what I do during my WWE and AEW pay-per-view reviews, which I will still be doing those. I will still be doing the Money in the Bank pay-per-view coming up next Sunday. I will be doing a review of that show, and then I will also do my review of Double or Nothing later on in May. But also during this time, I'll still be live tweeting during the TV shows Raw, SmackDown, AEW, Dynamite. I'm just not going to be analyzing them and taking notes on them like I usually do to get ready for the weekend review. So make sure to follow me on those channels if you don't already, at SigDaddyWrestle on Twitter. Also, make sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, at SigDaddyWrestle for Facebook and at SigDaddy.Wrestle for Instagram. So until next Friday, this is Sig Daddy signing off. Thanks for listening, and stay safe, everybody.